Welcome back to SL Chennai Speaks Out. We're going to go back to that discussion that we were having. And I'm going to ask the audience first, who decides what children learn? As a mother, ma'am, can you tell us, would you like to be telling your school what you'd like your child to learn? And I'm not talking about mathematics and physics and chemistry. What about the other life skills?
Coming back to the topic, whether the child, when he comes out of the school, whether he's a complete person or not, 10 years, as I always seen, the path forward to being a very fine human being, I feel is incomplete when he's come out of the school. Primarily because apart from academics, nothing much is being taught in terms of value system, or even in terms of self-confidence. It's somewhere misplaced sense of confidence rather, and they're quite confused. Ultimately, they come out as pretty abrasive and confused, not knowing what to do because there is no focus. The fault lies in there isn't any platform in a school wherein they can practice all these kind of things. Options are given, but options are given. The percentage is just 2% in the entire school. So there is no, the process is not there. System is there, but process is not there wherein they can really put all these things to, they can showcase all these things.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from this side, please.
It's nice to know about, people complaining about the system. But get back, it's after all his mom and dad who actually create the system, who help him create the system. Because at the end of the day, when your son comes back home, says, I've joined cricket, back in school. Cricket? What are you, crazy? What about chemistry? To get back to that. Who wants to talk about cricket?
Parents, can we hear from the gentleman in front of you? Are you a parent, sir? No, you're not. Okay. He's too young to be a parent. All right. Okay, let's have it. I'd like to hear from another parent here. No, That's a pretty scathing remark. You're not a parent, are you?
I'm a parent.
You are? She looks like a student, okay.
Yeah, I think parents have changed a lot. I don't agree with what he said. I think parents' mentality have changed a lot. Maybe if it is...
What do you mean by that?
I mean to say that, they have started giving freedom to the children of choosing what they really want. That is what I believe, because nowadays...
maybe the city, maybe.
Okay.
It's like this.
Let me hear.
Let's hear. Like the boy so nicely brought out, cricket, why not chemistry? Now the parent who says that is also a victim of the system. Correct. Now it's a system as a whole that requires to be looked at. Dr. Vishwanathan was saying something which we all missed out. It is not about the school passing out intelligent boys, ma'am.
All right, let's hear from the gentleman.
It's about the life skills.
Right, let's hear from the gentleman next.
It's only because we all speak about 98, 99, 99.9. We don't speak about the value that is added by a person who becomes a sportsman. That is not considered at all. So that is the reason that the parents are also forced to tell the student, their wards, that please concentrate on studies rather than on cricket.
Right. Mr. Gandhi, what do you think?
Very true, because the system is like this. Can you believe that in Tamil Nadu, we had more than 4,000 students scoring 200? I mean, and you won't believe, 1 mark less in mathematics in +2, your rank will go down by minimum 750. In cutoff, if you go down 1 mark, you get down by 1,500. So naturally, I won't blame the parents, because they have to, because today we have hardly very few government colleges to give them support. Everybody is not afford to study in a big institutions. So naturally, marks is playing a great role. So naturally, the parents naturally has to put pressure. So I definitely...
Let us ask Ms. Vasanthan.
The society, has got a very great impact, on these children and on the parents also. See, when they come out, they want their children to see them secured. And that gets, that they are able to get it only by way of marks. That's the system. But then, I will tell you one thing, the quality of teachers that we have is a single most factor which decides about the performance of the child, or instilling in them the confidence value, or as you were telling, some extracurricular activities to be propagated in the classrooms to be encouraged. To be very frank, when Arjun came inside, I asked him first, did you practice your tennis this morning? Did you go for your practice? He said yes. So we are the ones, who are responsible for that. If we encourage...
The teacher, the school, or the parent?
The teachers.
Okay.
Okay, they are responsible for it. So if a school takes up that as their responsibility, not only, to instill in them the skills of sports or their life skills, otherwise, which they are talking about, the value system, we play a major role here.
Dr. Vishwanathan, what have you got to say to
I
this?
think we are too much worried about this 99%, 100%. It comes to the point that availability of seats must be increased.
Want to give
That's
him a
the
big
policy
hand
of
for
the government. Because once everybody is assured a seat, then this rat race need not be there.
Sir, it is there, sir. Who says it? To this year, you won't believe. No, this year,
But
how
is there
many
no
engineering
chance
seats
for a
have gone
change,
vacant?
Mr. Gandhi?
No, all of
Can
them
we
are
never
not
change it
engineering
then if
colleges.
that's our attitude?
40,000 seats remain vacant
That
this
is
year.
true, madam, but many of them have only name boards.
Yeah, that's why.
There
Who
is
has
no
to blame
quality,
that?
there are no teachers, there is no facility.
Very
Who
often,
has to blame
we
that?
talk about candidates, are they employable? That is a question we are talking about today.
Right. Okay,
Are
let's
they
have a
employable?
question now. Have you got the mic?
Dr.
Yes.
Vishwanathan, who's responsible for that, sir? Is the
Everybody is
government
responsible.
for the so many colleges being vacant? Only the name board colleges.
No,
Who's
no,
responsible
I am not
for
against number of colleges increasing, but unless they are sure enough infrastructure, enough teachers, and
What about the placements? It's 21% the students who are probably doing engineering, they are placed today.
Today, the latest the analysis what we have done across the state in Tamil Nadu, I will say only 12% engineering students are employable. Only 12%.
Why? What's the reason for that?
Because again, the school education has become like a college education. I mean, college education became like a school education. Sorry, it's same. It became a bookish. Again the college education became a bookish.
Right. What about the girl in the black there? Can you give her the mic, sir, please?
Yeah, I'm presently pursuing my education in fashion designing. I had decided long time back during my 10th standard that I'll get into it. But yeah, because of I had to go through my 11th and 12th and I had no other goals. I had to take up commerce or any other stream to get into fashion designing because I had to complete 11th and 12th. And during that time, the whole pressure from relatives, friends, teachers, parents, I mean, yes, you have to get like 98% or 95%. I mean, now no one is even bothered how much I got in my 10th or 12th. Presently, they're asking is, what are you doing right now? And what will you be later? So, and it is not just engineering or medicine. There are so many other fields. It's not just medicine. I mean, I would love to get into dancing or music or art. There is varieties.
I agree with that, but only thing, the parents really doesn't know the avenues other than engineering and medicine.
Right. So we're going to take a very short break, and when we come back, Mr. Gandhi, we're going to get back to you. We'll be right back with you. Stay there with us.